You have now entered the Stormcast. Cruising speeds are set. The destination has been mapped. You are now on a journey with the greatest host, the Stormcast. Action Jack, Nintendo Cisco, Geronimo, Trey Vito, Sandstorm McDowell. Hypervision goggles should be securely fastened to properly see the truth presented. Get ready, Storm Troops, for another Stormcast. Grab your snacks, grab your drink. Don't blink, or you'll miss the Stormcast. Here we go.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here for another Stormcast. I got Nintendo Cisco in the house, and my music actually didn't start playing. That's crazy. How you doing, man?
Good. Had a good week. Played some StarFox. I'm ready to talk about everything.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting time. And that is the last conversation. We actually started talking about this before the show even started, and I was like, okay, I can see it's about to be a well thought out conversation. So we had to pause. And then we got Vito in the building. I think Vito just stepped away for a second. But welcome everybody. Thank you for coming through. We greatly appreciate it. What up, Shine? What up, RGH? Appreciate you coming through as well. Real quickly here, we gotta do some prayer. So, Father God, thank you for the health, Father God. Thank you for our health, and the mental stability that you have brought upon us, Lord. Even though we might be going through things, we know that you cover us and you continuously watch over us. We love you, we honor you, and thank you for the games and excitement and the news that you have brought to us to continue discussion with like minds. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So, I got you guys. I got you three on here, and this icebreaker is going to be a little bit different because I figured most of us in the chat were probably going to be we were probably going to be playing StarFox. is what I've come to the conclusion of. So, with that being said, the first icebreaker or the icebreaker today is going to be, what Nintendo 64 game would you want remade to this level? So we're talking about the level of StarFox and Ocarina of Time. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want them to do? So we'll start off with you, Cisco. What is an N64 game that you would want remade to this level?
Oh man, that's a hard one because there's a lot. I'm trying to get the name that I think we talked about it before. I don't know why the name is passing me right now. But you guys can help me out. The one, something castle, the mysterious castle. That it's an NES game. Guy with the samurai sword. I don't know why I can't remember the name right now. I was talking about it in a previous podcast.
Yeah, you got me on it too.
Is it the mysterious Murasame Castle? That one. That's a game that people have been like, from I heard when I read online, that even I think the creator of Bayonetta has been wanting to make a remake of that. And I think there was another developer that's like, yo, let me take a crack at it, but Nintendo's not letting anyone touch that one right now. But that would be really cool. But I don't know if that would be necessarily my choice. But that would be like a cool, like, Nintendo made their own like full-on samurai game with that one. But man, that a full remake.
Yeah.
You know, I just finished Golden Sun, and that also would be really cool if they went crazy with some kind of like HD 2D art or making it on this level, like full HD. I'll start fucking Zelda art. I really can't like choose a particular one. I have to pop up my game library. But
yes, if you need to go to the NSO, please go to the NSO.
I got my little game list site that I use, the GG app. Well, I hear a lot of people are saying that there's better app websites. I'm on a super outdated one, but I don't know if I want to remake for Chibi Robo. I think that would be cool if that was it.
I think that would be
a brand new game.
Yeah. Oh man, Shine. I'll put yours up because I know.
Yeah,
Jack
throw some
ideas,
man. Because there's a lot of good games. I'm not necessarily stumped. I just don't know what I want to breakthroughs? What's that perfect aha?
So, Royal RGA said F-Zero and Banjo-Kazooie plus Tooie.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Then-
Yeah, I want to say something like Donkey Kong Country, but I'm like, does it even need a remake? I feel like
Oh yeah,
they did on their own.
I think it would be interesting if they did a remake of Donkey Kong 64. Like, now that they have like the new build of Donkey Kong to fix all those problems, you know, the quality of life of using each character and being able to swap out characters on the fly.
Yeah.
I think that would work a little bit better and kind of give all of those guys a new model too.
You know what? I think I do have one. When it comes to the Metroid games, I know we do have Zero Mission as a remake of the first game, but I think like a real proper this level of like a remake of the first game, I think would be really sick. Or one of them, Super Metroid or something. Those are like the two games that like they could make a remake for, or even Fusion, because like now that Dread was a direct sequel of Fusion. So it's like if they remade that into the super like HD quality thing, that'd be really cool too. But I don't know, that's like a side scroller thing. Metroidvania, I don't know how that would translate into like a super ultra HD thing, but like I loved how Dread played. So if they could kind of bring that over and maybe like remake a game on that level, like it'd be cool if Metroid 6, when that come after Dread, would be like super HD, but then like I wouldn't mind if they made one of those, like Metroid 1, Super Metroid, and then or Metroid Fusion. If they made that with the graphics of Dread, just maybe a little more updated.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so I'll choose those.
Okay. Shine also said Mystical Ninja Goemon. Shout outs to Jack because that'd probably be his first one. J Biggs also said the NWO versus WCW Revenge and No Mercy. Both of those are bangers. J Biggs also said Doom 60. Oh man, Doom 64 and Duke Nukem 3D would be really, really good. Vito, do you? I'm sure you've played around with the NSO a little bit and checked out some of the N64 games. Is there a game that you would think would be like, oh, okay, you know what, this would be kind of dope if they gave it the whole remake level like they do with StarFox and Zelda?
I mean, I hate to be a party pooper and say, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't. But I have to be a party pooper and say, no, I don't, because they've already made the ones I thought of.
Okay.
And that's StarFox and Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really, I mean, maybe like Kobe's Courtside or something weird like that.
Bring Kobe back.
Other than that, yeah, that Kobe Courtside. I think that was was that just a Nintendo release, or was that for PlayStation as well?
I don't remember. I feel like PlayStation was Showtime, but maybe it was. Maybe it was for everybody. Ready to Rumble. Oh, that's a good one. Ready to Rumble. I would say for me, I'm looking back at a couple. NBA Hang Time. Bring back NBA Hang Time / NBA Jam. That would be dope. We're basically getting pod racers and a whole racers game, so that doesn't really count. But it would be kind of dope if they went back and did all the like rogue leaders and all that other stuff, or Rogue Squadron. That would be cool. But one that really needs like a remake is my question, and I'm like, dang, this is kind of tough. Extreme G would be really cool if they gave it a full-on remake as bringing back like the future bike simulator. But you know what? I'm gonna go easy. 1080 snowboarding and wave race.
That'd be cool.
I think both of those, if they got like a full-on like remake of 1080 snowboarding, like that would be. I would get back into the extreme sports, I think. And then with Wave Race, I think both of those really work because online. You know what I mean? Like both of those games you can play online against somebody. Wave Race. I mean, who doesn't like jet skiing? I think it kind of goes without saying if they can get the water graphics, because like Nintendo's always been really known for like having some of the best water graphics. If they can put like the current, oh my goodness.
Very cool.
If they got the water graphics like they do in StarFox and put them over here with the physics, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think that would be crazy. Is there anything else? Oh, since we talking about you know, old stars possibly coming back to their games, you can bring back Ken Griffey baseball.
Oh yeah. We used to play Blitz on the 64 at Robert's house. So maybe Blitz or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they need to bring that back anyway. That's one of the few titles that were like really over the top with the action. Let me see. What else do we have on here? I feel like GoldenEye, since we already have James Bond coming to the system anyway, I don't feel like we really need James Bond. Let me see. Airboarder, Snowboard Kids. I think that would be a good one. Army Men. Army Men was dope. There was a big one on here though. The Bomberman games. I feel like those need to be remade. What's your game? What's the game? Cisco. Mega Man Legends.
Legends, yeah. There's
Yeah.
Mega Man Legends. Oh yeah, that's one I want to remake of, like Mega Man X or something. Some of those games are so old. It's like, hey, give it a little HD polish. Come on, Capcom. Capcom's doing great, pumping out all these games. There's some little Mega Mans in there. Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero. I don't know, Mega Man Legends.
And they're a little choppy too, so you can just tighten it up.
Choppy. Yeah.
Just tighten it up just a little bit.
Cool. Those would be cool as remakes.
I don't know how we didn't think of this one, Diddy Kong Racing. I think.
That would. Yeah.
Time for that man to shine.
Yeah.
He's been sitting back in the shadows for way too long. Glover. I feel like we just got a Glover game though, not too long ago. Harvest Moon is still around, so that's not necessary. I forgot Hydro Thunder came out for the N64, the ones with the boats. That was like the boating equivalent of Cruising USA. I used to play that all the time in the arcade. Jet Force Gemini. I think that could do for a remake of this level. I don't know how I feel about a dog with no legs that flies. You know, got the, you know, he flying with the jet. Yeah, I think that's pretty it. Much. Oh no. Okay, so I do know the game that I wanted to say. The one game that I really feel like needs to come back and get a full remake is Gauntlet. The Gauntlet games. I remember, I don't know how many times we would go into an arcade and like Gauntlet or Gauntlet Dark Legacy would be up there with the arcade cabinet, and you know, you pick whether you want the mage or you want the rogue or the barbarian, whoever. And you would play through that game, and you couldn't even get past the first level because the health bar is like constantly going down. And then you hear that guy go, yellow mage needs food. Yellow mage need food badly. And you're like, dang, I gotta pop in another quarter. And then you get another 1,000, and it just the health just keeps tanking. So I definitely think that needs to be brought back. Especially because StarFox is a more of an arcadey game. I think it's about that time for some of those arcade style games to like really make a comeback. If they were remade on this level. Let me go back to the chat. So yeah. So that's our icebreaker. It was a little bit shorter this time. I'm gonna ask the same question when Jack is out of town right now, and Geronimo show back up. But if you guys have any more remakes that you want that come from the N64 that you want to bring over, put it in the comment section below, and we will shout you out. Oh, Cisco just left us. That's okay. I'm sure he'll be back.
Oh, no.
There he is.
He popped up again.
Yeah. They must have not have liked you. With that being said, oh, that's just distant. Okay. I keep trying to adjust this. We'll leave it right there. Okay. With that being said, real quickly here, as you guys can see, I'm wearing a lovely hat. A lovely hat. It is a lovely hat on my head. This lovely hat is actually a special lovely hat that in the future we will be giving away to winners not only on the channel, but also at DreamCon in the future. And what does this lovely hat say? Well, let me show you as I stand up and show you real quick. This is the new lovely hat.
Oh, cool.
It's got the official Sandstorm logo on it for y'all to.
Okay. Kind of blurry for a minute. I was like, what is that? But yeah, I see it.
There it is. There we go. So we will in the future be giving away some of those as well as the other merch that we have. Limited supplies, just so y'all know. So when we start doing these giveaways, definitely jump on. Now, with that being said, we need to move into our first topic, which is Steam prices.
It's ridiculous.
It is a little
This your first time around and you gonna hit us across the head harder than the tariffs. Like they was like, yeah, you want this Steam machine? It don't even come with the controller. That's a bundle. That's a bundle. They're like, oh, you want the controller, huh? Oh, that's an extra brick. Extra 1,000 with it. Like what?
I didn't know you even wanted that. Hold on, let's go. It's over at my house.
Be like, do you have a cheaper version of that? I'm just gonna tuck mine in. They just trying to just.
Oh, you wanted a controller? I didn't know you wanted a controller. It's over here, homie. That's my controller, bro.
Hand over your money. Your wallet.
I don't know why you come over here messing with these good folks.
Right. I don't know why you come over here messing with that Steam machine.
Oh, you want some of this too?
No.
No.
Sorry, we quote Friday all the time. It just works for everything. It works for everything. With that being said, we finally got the prices on the upcoming Steam machine. And if you couldn't tell by our banter going back and forth, it's expensive. A lot more expensive than we would hope that it would be. The Steam machine for the 512 gigabytes, and like Vito said, no controller, is $1,049 before tax. The Steam machine 512 gigabyte that includes the Steam controller is $1,128. And no, that's not, you're not really getting a deal on that. Steam machine 2 terabyte, no Steam controller, is $1,349. And the Steam, no controller. And the Steam machine 2 terabyte that includes a controller You want the full-on experience is $1,428 before tax. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. How do you guys, before I give my own take, I know Vito gave his. How do you guys feel about these numbers? And what do you think the state of the Steam machine will be from this point forward?
I think honestly it'll definitely not sell like they want to. I'm not sure what they were thinking at this price. I don't know. It kind of defeats the purpose of making a console. It's like I can come out cheaper, maybe even just building a computer or getting y'all cheapest gaming computer. You know what I'm saying? It just does not make any sense whatsoever. This first go around, I don't know if they were just, like looking at what the competitors are going to try to do with their next gen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're looking at like the rumors of PlayStation, like the PlayStation 6 is going to be like an arm and a leg as well. I don't know if they're looking at that and was like, yeah, let's do that or something. I don't know, but whatever they're thinking, it's not right. And it's like I don't think they'll do pretty well. You got the controller separate, and that's a no-go. You can't even give us like a cheaper controller or anything like that. Like I guess their controller looks like a pro controller, so you can't get us like one that's like not the pro controller that doesn't cost that much that you can just give away in that, that original, packet or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So future sales, man, those are definitely not going to do well unless they drop that price down. I don't know how much they can drop it down to, but hopefully they can drop it down a couple of hundred, because it's not going to do too well. It's definitely not going to do too well.
Yeah. Cisco, how you feeling about it?
I think it's gonna be like the Steam Deck, where it's like that. I don't think that's sold crazy, but it has this like niche audience. I think it's gonna be similar to that. This week is so interesting. There is like so many things that happened this week that really pointed to like the future of gaming and what we're expecting to look at. And then Nintendo just thriving, but we'll get to that eventually. But it's crazy. I mean, a couple episodes ago we had looked at it when they first announced it, and I remember we were like, wow, this actually looks really cool. And I too was like, yo, if this is affordable, I might get me one of these. Like, this sounds awesome. And now here we are, and it's like you don't even think twice about it. You look at the price and you go, oh, never mind. Good luck with that. Right. I'll stick to my computer. I mean, I already built my computer. I don't need like, and like Vito said, like that's the whole purpose of this. Is like a console. It's like we're getting around like a cheaper option than a full PC. So it's like at that point, you might as well just pay the extra $1,000 or extra $500 or something and just build yourself a PC.
Right.
You get the same results. So yeah, it's weird. Like, now I'm really curious what's going on, like what Sony's expecting with the PS6, what Microsoft's got cooked up, because I'm like, man, if the Steam machine was to be so bold with those prices that don't even have a full package, don't even have a controller, I'm really curious how the future's gonna look like following that. So, man, and we thought, people were saying the Switch 2 was too expensive, man. Look at this. Look at that. It's like double the price or more. Yeah. So it's crazy. I'm definitely not interested in it. Like, I needed that to be an affordable option for me to actually go, oh yeah, let me look into this. But if it's that expensive, no, I'll just stick to my PC. I have my consoles I like already. There's really no need for me to run and get myself a Steam machine. Similar with the Steam Deck, there was no point. If I had a Switch already, I didn't really need a Steam Deck. If I wanted to play my Steam games, I just have my PC. But yeah, that's it's very unfortunate to see that. That's one of the many bad news we got this week, pointing at the future of gaming.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's yeah, because there's some other pieces that are gonna find its way into this conversation too as well. I'm actually doing a quick run through. Give me a second, because I want to make a point here. Let's see. I had to. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. All right. Cool. Yep. I got my answer. Okay. So the Steam Machine coming out at this price, I think, is really unfortunate. And oh man, but that I think it was like, well, we can't hold this system off because we had already started doing work on it. From what it sounds like, they didn't get any deals on like any of the RAM and all that other stuff, which is already more expensive than it was yesterday, right? So they didn't get any deals. They had to go with what they had to go with, and there's not going to be a whole lot of supply of this anyway. But I was like Cisco. I was really hoping that it would be in that like 600. I would even possibly like 700. Like be like, oh, but I'll work towards it. 1,000, you miss me. Yeah. What's even worse is, and I had to do some quick digging. Real quick, and came up with this little beauty right here. If you can see this, this is, and I had to look up because I had to make sure that the answer was right. So the Steam Machine versus this computer is 51% better in performance, is what the AI gives me, Copilot gives me. But it's a more powerful console or PC, let's say. And look at that price. Wow. Look at that price right there. That's crazy. That's only for $50 more. For $50 more.
And you get 1 terabyte storage. Ooh.
And you get 1 terabyte. You don't even have to worry about the 512 gigabytes. So it's just unfortunate, man. And like you said, they're not even giving you the controller. You can't even have the controller for that much. You couldn't add the controller with this? And it makes me wonder how much this thing overall cost for them to be able to like get some sort of profit. In my personal opinion, I didn't think they were really trying to look for profit in the first place. I just thought it was another device to be out there so people can just tap into Steam in a different kind of way, you know? Yeah. But at $1,400, and it sounds like, you know, scalpers are waiting to pick this thing up. I don't know. I just don't think it's a seller. I don't think it's a seller. Which is unfortunate because I thought this was going to be like my platform. You know what I mean? Like now I can finally not have to sit under this computer. I can take my PC life and put it, upstairs with the rest of the family and enjoy games that way. I don't want to buy a Steam Deck. Like it just doesn't. That's not for me. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. So I guess we say hi to the Steam Machine, or the Steam Machine, and we say bye to the Steam Machine.
Grand opening, grand closing.
You know,
it's on a boat and shooting the fire arrows.
Yeah, you know. It's I think it's even worse too because it's that price, and it's not. It's either right under the base PS5 or right over the base PS5. And that's even more embarrassing because you have the PS5 at 600, I think it's $650 now, at $650. and you're almost twice that price. Well, you are on if you talk about having a controller. You're at twice that price, and only giving the same amount of performance is not okay. It's not okay in any spectrum of the thing. So not a good look as far as Valve and the Steam Machine, unfortunately. I hope that the people who are still looking to buy this enjoy it. I hope it doesn't kill them. Jay Biggs says, I was never going to get the Steam Machine. Oh, I mean the Steam thing. So I don't care about it if it costs $1,500 or $1,500. That's fair. That's fair. With that being said, kind of sliding into topic 2, because we've got it wasn't that great of a week for gaming in an overall scheme of things. PlayStation and Xbox May sales were some of the worst, citing that PlayStation 5 sales were the worst for Sony since the 2000s. I think they said 2003 with the PS2 sales. I can't really say I told you so. I know a lot of people hype up, how well Sony is doing because of numbers. Yeah.
It was the brick wall delusion that, like we talked about last episode, where it's just like where's the Sony fans, man? They just they have the blinders on. They don't look at the bigger picture. They just say we're the best. We're the best. Everyone sucks except me.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Numbers are coming out like you guys are doing awful. No, we're the best.
Right. Those numbers are inaccurate. Look at the beginning of May, all of May. No, look how we were doing at the end of April into May. It was really good. And then it started getting good on June 25th. You mean when pre-orders Grand Theft Auto came out? Yeah, because Grand Theft Auto sells 90% was sold on PlayStation 5. They're amazing. Okay. Okay, I guess if you want to have that conversation. But yeah, so here's the thing, because up until this point, there's a lot of talk about how PlayStation 5 has been the most, PlayStation 5 has been the most lucrative and successful for Sony, most profitable, that's the word, most profitable for Sony in its entire history. But the PlayStation 5 has also the most expensive, its lineage is the most expensive that they've had in history, and have not went the other way. You know what I mean? Like they haven't, the original PlayStation 3 were expensive. I think the highest one where you could play the PS2 backwards compatible, I think that was what, $800, $900, something like that. But those prices eventually went down. We're not seeing that with this. But because of how much of a difference between the PlayStation 4 in pricing was and the PlayStation 5 in pricing, that $100 makes a lot of difference. Now $150. But if you look at the numbers of consoles sold between the two, the PS5 is not near the PS4 and how many units have been sold. And this just kind of goes back, like Cisco said, this kind of goes back to why they're firing devs, why Marathon is on PC, why what was the game that only was out for a week? Something with the C.
Man, I know which one you're talking about. Man, what was that called? It was it was another live service game, right?
Yeah, live service arena shooter type of. Yeah.
Concord.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's the reason why Concord was here and gone. Is because they have to make reevaluations. They have to change things up. It is really telling of how the future is going to look for. Thank you, Jay Biggs. Really telling how the future is going to look for those systems, for all the systems, basically. Nintendo's doing really well, but they are also the cheapest level of entry in console gaming. Period. With the Switch Lite being the least priced, and even if you wanted to do the next gen stuff, the Switch 2 is still the cheapest next to the Xbox Series X, right along with the Xbox Series X. So, yeah, man. With that being said, GTA showed up on June 25th. Did y'all pre-order?
No.
Did you pre-order, Vito?
I'm playing football.
NCAA, right?
No, I'm talking about like soccer. I'm playing football.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I might pick up that Godzilla.
I don't know what the world is doing
I
right
feel that.
now. I don't know, but I did hear some rumors about GTA 6.
So we can actually get into it because I had a lot to say about GTA 6 as well.
Man, yeah, let's do it.
It's crazy. If I can say this just for a moment, y'all want to piggyback off this, but it's so crazy how much of a push game key cards have been since its inception about not having physical games on a disc, on a cart, and that's blasphemous, and we shouldn't support game key cards. But the moment Grand Theft Auto 6 shows up with a code in a box, it deserves a pre-order. No disc at all, just a code in a box. It deserves
And
a
it's one of
pre-order.
the most expensive games ever made.
Right. And it will never show up on disc. It will always be a code in a box. I think that's crazy, man. And the delusion continues. Right? I've seen it all over Twitter. The delusion continues about how the game file size is way too big for a disc. So there's no reason why they would put GTA 6 on a disc. The code in the box just makes sense. Can I ask you a question, Vito?
I got Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay. You know where I'm going. Have y'all ever played Red Dead Redemption 2 is a perfect example. Have y'all ever played any of the old Final Fantasies on PlayStation? Or any of the Xeno games throughout the years? Not the newer ones, because that's all on one disc. Or what else is double disc? Any of the Star Oceans?
No, I haven't played any of these.
Wow. Well, my point being is, it's not the first time that we've had a game with multiple discs, and it's very it is very possible.
Mistaken, when I had a GameCube, I don't know why this had 2 discs. It might have had 2 discs with the PlayStation as well, but for some reason that Matrix Into the Matrix game was a 2-disc situation.
Oh yeah,
but that was on some weird stuff. I don't think that was like the way the Red Dead Redemption 2 was. But go ahead, finish this.
No, you're absolutely right. 2 was set up that you had the full installation on one disc that was never to be used again.
Yeah.
And then you had the play disc on the second disc, plus part of the install on that disc as well. So no, there is no excuse that for them to not be able to put it on the disc. Shine, what up, Shine? Shine said, I buy game key cards and understand their reason for existence, so I don't have a huge gripe about the code in the box, although I wish it was physical. Agree. I think the biggest thing that differentiates the key card and the code in the box, and this is the one that I have a problem with, actually. And I know people can argue this because this is something that you can do on Steam too. And take it back, but I'm a little more meticulous about my Steam purchases. Once I play that game over 3 hours to see if I like the game or not, I can't return it. It's non-returnable. And not just like not regular non-returnable to Rockstar, but like you can't return a code to GameStop and have somebody else re-download it. Like you just bought the game. That's your game. Steam, I'm a little more iffy about my stuff. If I don't like it within the first hour, I'm done with it. But when I play on console, I try and push through to see if it... And the perfect example for that is Forspoken. First few hours, I was like, okay, I see what they're trying to do. But as you keep going through and you get towards the end, you're like, okay, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I see what y'all did. But this is really unfortunate, man. I know it's going to sell out. I know it's going to do really well with the sales. DRM. DRM is obviously a thing on there because you have to be signed in order to play. And my other gripe, what was my other gripe? I had like another big gripe about this. They did it just like how they did Red Dead. We making all y'all play through the storyline first. Ain't nobody playing online. Not a single person. None of y'all is playing online. Now that's understandable. That's understandable. I'm not even gonna hold you up. I think that's really understandable to try and get everybody to play through the story before they play the multiplayer. What I don't like is that you charge $80 to $100 and the full game is not already there. Like I think there's a problem with that. I really think there's a problem with that. When they did it with Red Dead Redemption, it was kind of a different story, I think, at that time, because they did have GTA 5, and it was trending really well. But this was like Red Dead's like first time in that atmosphere. Yeah, they had online on the 360, but this was like a different type of atmosphere for Red Dead. To like really, really polish in that, like, this is your character. Now you're in an online world, kind of akin to how we're doing GTA, but we're trying to give it its own flesh and feeling. But with GTA, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Just all you got to do is just put single player, start story or whatever, and put put multiplayer, and then just exit out. And then when you go to click on it, it just says you have to finish the story first. Yeah, people would be mad, but then they would finish the story and go into the online and start the online. I think that's crazy. I personally think that's crazy. Shine said Metal Gear Solid on PS1 was 2 discs, even though it was short as yeah. Hey, at least they fronted the money for it. J Big said, in almost 46 years. Shout outs to J Biggs being 46. I only returned one game, or probably older than that, because 46, he wasn't returning games as a baby. Anyway, I only returned one game, and that was Gears of War 2. The reason was because it was a open box, so the next day I went to GameStop and made them give me a sealed copy.
Oh,
that's
GameStop.
fair.
Oh, GameStop. I've come home with no game in the box. And one time, Mega Man, they gave me a wrong game. I opened it up. I'm like, this is not even Mega Man. I had to go back. You guys gave me like I forgot what it was.
You gave me Mighty Max.
Something, yeah, something like that. Mighty. I was like, this is not it.
Mighty Number 9. That's what you gave me. Mighty Number 9. This is
Terrible.
man.
They're the worst.
Shine said not to defend GTA 6, but a big plus of this digital only initially is the losers can't get the game early and spoil the story like almost every other game that comes out. That is true.
Never thought
Everybody will have it at the same time. Everybody will have it at the same time. My bad, J Biggs. He said he'll be 46 on the 14th. But what do you guys think? Vito, Cisco. Do you think that, I guess this is the real question. Do you think that Grand Theft Auto 6 will live up to the hype that has been initially created for this game?
No. Not at all.
I
I think it will live up to something, but not basically on the unrealistic expectations. I hear a lot of porters of it are having. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they realize that pretty much this is just a modern take on Red Dead. If they play Red Dead Redemption 2, then they know what they're about to get. That's what I want to tell these people. Like, honestly, if you Red Dead, not 5, because play Red Dead 2, play the Red Dead Online, you will see exactly what this will potentially be as far as like graphically things you can do, how the NPC react. It's all very, very, very similar, but I really feel like people think this is going to be like some type of, you're living in a simulation type situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think they realize it's really not going to be that detailed or that extravagant when you load it up. There's going to be some, and then on top of that, whatever system you're playing it on. Was it on PlayStation 2? Is on Xbox as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it really depends on your system. So you can't just have just your Xbox system or your PlayStation system, or you have like a you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to give what they've been showing, basically. And there are going to be a lot of people disappointed. Then there's going to be a lot of people that's like overhyped, like, oh, this is the greatest game ever, and they're just BSing. Like, they don't really know what a great game is. So I think the hype is too hyped. It's too unrealistic. And I feel like if they really had a idea of what this is going to be, they would kind of tone down on it a little bit and let it breathe, because this is ridiculous, bro. Like, it's almost like Michael Jackson released a game or something. Like, it's through the roof, man. It's crazy. Like, people doing their pre-orders. Man, down here, it looked crazy. It looked crazy at these like Best Buys and like I was saying before, like, there's a lot of our GameStops are closing, but for the ones that are still open, you had like everybody in there. Like, you seen cars, like, it looked like a car show. Like, somebody was like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's overly hyped, but I don't think it's gonna live up. I think it's gonna look something. Gonna be a good game. I'm not. So don't think I'm saying it's a bad game or nothing like that.
Right.
I know it's gonna be a great game, but I have more of a example to base it off of than the people that's coming to go get it. You know what I'm saying? They're basing it off of GTA 5. So yeah, it's gonna be the. I have a more recent, you know what I'm saying, a recent adaptation of what this is gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Right.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That's all. That's how I look at it. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for it whenever I get it, because I'm definitely not getting it right away. I know that. You know what I want them to do though? I want them to re-release the Warriors game, like remake it. That would
be
hard.
dope. Yeah,
that would be hard. That was a hard game. It's hard to find now too.
Yeah, I think we got one. Sidetrack. I think we got one at our one of our secondhand stores. but it's like $339,
It's what?
$340. Yeah, and the threes. Yeah, and it's sitting right there in the glass case. I'm like,
You said
yeah,
who?
nah,
Is it? It's the Warriors game. That's 300 and what?
30, 340. Yeah, it's up there. And Fight for New York is sitting right next to it, and that's 4. Yeah, they ain't playing around.
That's
They're not
very
playing around.
special. Very special.
Cisco, what about you?
Oh man, well, to start off, I'm not big on Rocksteady games. I played a little, I don't know how many chapters of Red Dead 2,
Mhm.
and I enjoyed that a lot. But GTA 5, I got into that super late. Got that edition where they gave me some money and I could buy some cars and stuff and going around and doing whatever. But I never really got that into it. So this game coming up, it's gonna be a fresh start for everyone. Will it deliver? See, I don't know. Like, okay, it's an expensive game, but I feel like we all expected that. Like, I actually think it's on the cheaper end than what originally. I thought it was gonna be, instead of 80 to 100. I thought it was gonna be like 100 to 120. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I think they didn't get as bold as I thought they were gonna get. I've seen like while we were talking, I rewatched some of the trailers. It's just like, I don't know, like I'm not a GTA player, so I don't know what we're looking for. Besides like the pretty women, like I don't know what else to like look for to be like oh this is the game, like I don't know what I'm looking for here.
This is
Like,
it. You hit it, the pinnacle.
my understanding of GTA is like you go free roam and you shoot at people and then the cops chase you and you get the stars and then they kill you and rinse and repeat. That's and I know there's a story mode that I think the story mode's I think people have said the story mode's really good. But I haven't gotten into that. They were like, we're gonna do a heist, I think, and I was like, this is cool, I guess. I don't, not my thing. And I don't know. I just never like got that into it. But will it deliver? Again, I'm not a GTA. Like I don't have the mentality of a GTA player. I don't know what we're looking for, but I'm gonna go on a stretch here. I think it will deliver. There's just no way. It's been in development this long. They're making these bold moves. They just. I don't know. I feel like it'll deliver. Now I think some of you guys have mentioned like no online for like a good year or two. I think that is possible, and I think that might irritate people because I forgot who it was that said this, but was it Jack or Trey? I don't remember, but like one of you guys said that like GTA's 5 right now is like the whole package. You get the online, you get everything, and then when we're gonna go into GTA 6, it's gonna be just the start. And so it's gonna be like pretty much just the story mode and free roam, no online. And I think people might not be too crazy about that.
Yeah,
but I think it's gonna deliver. I think people will be happy with it. Just from the graphics alone, it looks really good. So I'm gonna say people are gonna like it. But again, I haven't seen enough. I just watched a couple trailers and I'm like, I don't know, like I want to see more gameplay. I don't know what was gameplay, what wasn't. But
okay. Yeah, man.
So I'm not interested. Like that's not my thing. I'm not gonna pick it up day one unless they like really show some crazy gameplay. We got some crazy reviews and everyone's like, this is the best game ever. Then maybe I'll jump on it. But right now I'm rooting for Godzilla, the GameCube remake.
Hey.
That's what I'm rooting for. It's the only game to stand against GTA right now. I gotta support it.
So here's my thing. So I did an evaluation. Mostly for my own entertainment, but also for the channel. So I hit up. Actually, he hit me up because he had a question about Grand Theft Auto. But I got a guy. One of my friends. Shout out to Scotty. He hit me up and he asked me a question about GTA, and I basically answered him, and he was like, "Well, I'm definitely not picking it up for that." Now, I didn't like shade it or anything. I told the truth. I told the complete truth. I didn't give it any extra. He just asked me a simple question, and I answered that. And then I said, "Yo, Scotty, what do you really actually know about this game? Like, what do you know? Like, what is this game comprised of? Like, what are the things that you can do in this game?" and have you ever seen any like actual gameplay? And he was like, well, like I seen the trailer or whatever, yada yada yada. And then I was like, okay. But what have you heard that you can do in this game? Like, what makes this game different from 5? Like, what makes it better? And he was like, well, he said, I heard it's supposed to be crazy. I heard that you can do the football. You can play football in this. You can actually play basketball in some of the backyard areas. He said, my boy had sent me the other day about like going in the mall and shopping. He was like, you can go to the store and actually like pick up like the actual, like a bag of chips, like all this stuff. and so I'm listening, but I'm not saying anything. I'm just listening. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. He's like, why? He was like, did they add some more stuff to it? And I said, Scotty, we don't know nothing about this game, bro. Like, we don't know. All the stuff that you describe is what I hear people talk about, but we've never seen any of this stuff. Like, none of this stuff has ever been shown. I said, matter of fact, Scotty, we watching, you watched the trailer, none of that was gameplay. Like, you saw all cutscenes, like the cutscenes through the whole trailer.
And that's typically what GTA does. They show a bunch of cutscenes on their trailers, so you don't know what you're actually about to start playing.
Right. I'm like, all the stuff that you talking about right now was like people going, wouldn't it be crazy if this is the next level of GTA. Wouldn't it be crazy if you can go to the mall and actually shop for your clothes? That'd be crazy. We don't know none of that. Like, none of that is real. None of that is real. Right. He's like, dang. So like, what do we know about the game? It's in Miami. It's got 2 people that you play as.
It's in Vice.
Oh yeah.
City.
Excuse me. It's in Vice City. It's got 2 people you play as. It's on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox. And it's called Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, that's all we know. He's like, man, why add black homonym out here just paying for a game they ain't never seen? I said, that's the crazy part about it.
Exactly.
It just has a name.
That's the trend. Exactly what I just said. We didn't see anything about the other ones, and they were like buying that out. You know what I'm saying? Like Grand Theft Auto 5, like it sold out like quickly. And it's like there was no gameplay. We just saw the trailer of 3 individuals we can play as. One about to go back to Grove Street. You had the people in the Hollywood Hills. And for some reason, this sold. You know what I'm saying? But exactly that just nails my point, Sandstorm. Like, people's expectation for this is like literally fan made. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff they're saying is going to be available. Now here's the thing. There's a little game called Saints Row 2. Hear that?
Yeah.
Saints Row 2.
A great game.
Everything that they sit up here and describe, you can do the exact same thing in Saints Row 2. Except it's just kind of weird. Like, you can go to the store, grab a brew, and get drunk. Like drink the brew and get drunk. Like, they're trying to like, oh yeah, we can do this, we can do that. I'm like, yeah, it's been done already, but are you saying what it's going to graphically look good or something? Like, is that what we got going on? Like, because there's plenty of games out here we can do the exact same thing that you're saying. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, in Saints Row 2,
mm-hmm.
I specifically remember going back to the prison area, going to the yard area where they play basketball, and I was able to pick up the basketball
and play basketball
and shoot the basketball.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
we already did that.
So what you got? y'all think y'all gonna have a full 2K situation going, going on, with, like a full Madden situation going on?
You know?
Like y'all gonna have career mode and
That's so wild, man. Like, listen, we gonna all meet at the yard over here, and we gonna play football. We gonna play football, and then magically the little playmaker book, the charts come up. You know, you just. Oh, wait a minute, what?
It's crazy, man.
Cuz, what game is this? This ain't Madden, cuz. This GTA.
This GTA. This Madden GTA. Yo, that is crazy that people have these. And I'm just looking at them like, What they're saying is still gamers at all.
Right.
Because a lot of y'all would know, hey, the stuff that y'all saying, it might be limited.
J
It might be
Biggs.
limited what y'all saying.
J Biggs, facts. He said, but you can literally go shopping for clothes at the mall in the older GTA games in Saints Row. You can. You can also play bowling in one of the GTA games as well too. So it's not like it's not like the sports and stuff has never been done before.
Yeah, like you can really. That was like a side mini game. Like
that's wild, man. That's
I
wild.
don't think. And that's why I was saying. Like I wish we could tell these because it's the people that don't play game. That's not gamers that only play the same game every day.
Yeah.
That's saying this stuff. I wish they could see Red Dead to get a better idea of what to expect.
Yeah, the original Red Dead.
No, well, I'm talking about Red Dead 2 and the Red Dead Online. If they can just get a grasp on those, watch some video of that, they can get a better grasp of what we're gonna have as far as gameplay wise in this Grand Theft Auto. Now there could be some situations where you go into the strip club. I heard this from somebody too. It was like, yeah, you go to the strip club, you get a lap dance, and that thing really clapping. Cuz, are you really like? Are you really?
You really turning up the volume for that one, huh?
Like y'all really? You really go? Like this is what y'all waiting on? Like this is what you want to do when y'all get into GTA? Is go to the strip club to see if the jiggle mechanics is real.
Best $100 they ever spent.
Right, you know what I mean? And you don't have to drop it again and again. All you got to do is just go back to the club.
Gosh, that is crazy.
That's one-time purchase, unlimited.
Unlimited claps, unlimited dances. Wow, that's wild. You got the deluxe edition or you got the standard?
Right. Let me pay.
That's crazy. If they're like, you can't enter this, you gotta buy the $100 version. Can't enter. You're not VIP. Sorry.
Let me.
Sorry, you can't get in.
Let me check your purchase real quick.
Somebody worked so hard to buy that game. They're like, finally. They got snacks out. They got the drinks out. They're driving up to the strip club. It's just like a big notification. Oh, you did the deluxe purchase.
You can't go in this one. You gotta go down to the hood one down that way. You gotta
go to grandma's purse for that 20.
The bouncer don't even say nothing. He just stand there like real inanimate, like, and then you be like, okay, well maybe I can like sneak in. Maybe I can like glitch it. And he give you that one hard push.
Look at some health come off. Like, damn. Whoa, bro. I'm about to show you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That'll be hilarious, bro. You ain't pay that $100. You ain't getting in this club. Did you pay to get in?
Skit I saw today, man. Dude went to the barbershop on the GTA 6, and he was like, "Yeah, one question. Welcome to the barbershop. One question. for you to be able to be in here, did you buy the deluxe edition? And dude was like, huh? Did you buy the deluxe edition? He was like, yeah. You know, I bought the deluxe edition. I bought the $80. Yeah, that was the. How much you say you pay for the deluxe edition? $80. They gotta be the deluxe. The deluxe is $100.
I'm gonna need you to get up
He
on
started choking, dude. Dog, I gotta see you that video, bro. I forgot who it is, but dog, like, this is gonna be a very interesting drop.
Yeah.
Say the least.
Yeah.
I'm getting the $100 edition when I get it.
I'll get the used $100 edition.
That's what I'm saying. When it go down.
Yeah.
I didn't say when I was getting it.
It's wild, man. That they $100 for the real standard edition.
I mean, I'm looking at, you know, like yeah, that's crazy. I'm looking at, it was another deluxe recently. I think it was one of those sports games, and it was like sitting at $100 or something like that. I want to say it was the no, that was the bundle. Never mind. Okay, it was the Madden and NCAA bundle.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they both were either the deluxe or standard editions, one or the other. But it was sitting at like $130 something, and I'm like, that's too much, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you literally are charging full price for both games, and just like there's no discount on the other. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Shout outs to all of those who, are diehard fans. I do got my boy Sean. He's a diehard fan, so shout out to him, because I was telling him, bro, ain't no reason for me to pick this up, and he was like, he was real. He kept it 100. He said, I always buy GTA. Ain't no reason why I'm not gonna buy this one. I'm like, but it's a code in the box. He was like, that's fine. I got a little kid anyway. I got a baby anyway. All he want to do is just grab on stuff and be knocking stuff and throwing stuff down. He's like, digital is fine for me. I don't have to worry about a physical disc. Like, okay, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
So, shout outs to the more hardcore, and it's gonna do well. I'm talking all this stuff, but it is gonna do well because it is Grand Theft Auto. The name speaks for itself. It's just one of those flagship titles. They've gotten to be so pristine with their games that just dropping the name will get people to instantly buy. I feel that way about, well, I don't truly feel that way about it, but I know that I would be, my money would be in hand waiting for the moment if they talked about a Bully 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. So what we talking about? So what's that gonna do? So I understand. It's gonna be an interesting time because I still have a feeling that after the first 2 months of Grand Theft Auto, especially since it's only single player, that it gets quiet until the online comes back around. Because you can only do so much in single player. Because it's a single player experience. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're doing something with somebody as heists and stuff like that, or exploiting the game in different kind of ways, because none of that stuff translates over into multiplayer. You're not creating experiences with other people. You're all basically going through the same world, doing the same experience. So it is what it is. With that being said, there is a company who's actually doing well for themselves and still continuously doing well for themselves, which is Nintendo, who actually came out on top in that May sales chart by a few million, if I remember correctly. 103. I think it was 103 million to 99 million. I can't remember the number.
It's been really, their track record right now has been really impressive. This week, it's sold in Japan, right? Was it?
Yeah.
And it sold I forgot how much more, but Like also Nintendo has they just hired, right? They open or was it they hired or they open positions?
They open positions.
Open positions, and then they raised the pay by 10%.
By 10%.
I don't know if that's for all employees or just Japan only, but that's what it says, that they're giving a pay increase, which
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing the opposite for everyone else. So that's pretty cool. And
Yeah, they beat.
Yeah.
Sorry, they beat PlayStation 5 out. Oh, no. This is actually different. But they have officially sold more than the base PlayStation 5 in Japan.
so over the entire sales, it passed it.
Yeah,
Wow.
in just a year, which is wild.
Mm-hmm.
That the PlayStation 5, this is the seventh year that it's been on the market. And in Japan, it has sold 5,920,682 units just in a year. Switch 2 has now sold 5 million. I said 5,000. 5,940,500 units. So it is already 20,000 units, roughly, more than the PlayStation 5 in only a year.
Wow. Oh, that's impressive.
So that tells you something too, because we've been talking about this hair. It's this single hair right here that keeps like touching my nose.
I'd be doing that. Sometimes I'd be like, I hope the stream doesn't think I'm picking my nose. It's just like sometimes you don't see it, but there's like a mustache curl,
Yeah,
like just
and
jabbing in
like,
there, and I'm
yeah,
like,
it just like tickles you just enough, and you're like,
yeah.
stop it. But like you said, we've been talking about trending with Nintendo, and I don't think it's just because just the system is doing good, but it seems like Nintendo is just making smart moves all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
There is news that there's talks that, and we actually talked about this as an icebreaker in one of our previous Stormcasts about what ride would you like to see show up at Universal Next for Nintendo IP, and it sounds like there's actually talks about a StarFox set of rides coming. So
Cool.
it just goes to show you, I think Nintendo is really kind of moving on their brand and like getting their face out there. It made me think, like, can you name, and I'll only give you 2 for Nintendo, but can you name five really, really popular mascots out there? Because we don't really use mascots like that anymore. But can you name 5 really, really popular mascots?
Just all gaming or Nintendo?
Just period. Just in general.
Well, for sure, Mario and Pikachu are like top. I think Sonic is up there in the top. That's already 3.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about video game mascots or
No, just period. Just
Oh.
period. And I can give you 2 others, and like after that, it like drops really drastically. The only
Pac-Man is like OG.
The 2 others that I can really, really think of, and only because they show up in your face all the time, is the Gecko from Geico,
Mhm.
and
You're talking about video game mascots.
no, I just mean period. And,
Oh.
and Limu Emu from Stay Liberty or Liberty. What is it? What is
Liberty
it named?
Bibbidi.
Liberty Bibbidi. Yeah, from Liberty Bibbidi. Liberty Mutual. Those are the only 5 that like I can really, really say are like the most prominent when it comes to mascots that I can really think of.
Oh, okay.
Tuna
I mean,
fish
I got
tank.
Mickey.
Like I think Mickey is still, but like he's not. I don't think he's. To be honest with you, I don't think he's over any of those 5.
He kind of is because he's
Mickey's been
global. He's
kind of
global.
absolute
Like that's
different.
almost universal.
Hello Kitty
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
Oh, I forgot about Hello Kitty.
Big
Hello
one.
Kitty.
And Pikachu,
Mickey.
I think still
think-
stands.
Yeah, I think
That's
Pikachu.
crazy.
I think Pikachu and Mario are the most popular mascots at this point. Period.
I still say Mickey. The reason why I'm saying that is because it's his global stance. That's like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson, Mickey. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Mickey is literally like the Snoop Dogg of mascots. You know what I'm saying? Like once you see the little whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah, you know what it
that's
is.
Mickey.
3 little
Yeah.
dots. Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's
like,
fair.
You ain't see him. You just see the symbol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where with Mario, you will have to actually see him. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you'll see the hat or the
Yeah,
M.
the
or that'll
M.
be- but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Same
Pokemon's
with
got
Pikachu.
fighting though. We'll fight
Yeah.
to the death of them cards.
Pikachu and the cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Pikachu by the tail, or
The tail.
you hear
the
that
teeth,
one
the
Pika,
cheeks,
you
paws.
know, yeah, the Pika, you know who you know immediately what it is.
They're like I think like some Marvel heroes like Spider-Man maybe are pretty high up there too. Maybe not on the level that we're talking about, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely say Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's gotta
Spider-Man,
be
I
up
think
there.
Spider-Man is up there. I don't know if he represents
He's up.
all of Marvel, but I think he's up
Yeah,
there.
When you say superheroes, like the first one a lot of people think of is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Batman, Superman.
Yeah. Yep.
In that order.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, man. So I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, just their brand name. I think they're doing really well, like overall with their brand and kind of like trying to get you into gaming in some sort of avenue. Whether it's like, oh, you're going to the theme park, well, come to our theme park because you gonna know all these pieces, these parts because you didn't watch the movie or you didn't play the game. Now they got the Pokemon Park for Japan. So I don't know. I think Nintendo is. I don't know if they just hired a bunch of young cats who was like, these are some really smart ideas, and all the old guys was like, let's do it, or if it really was like a whole mind shift between the top CEO on what some of those moves were going to be. But they're doing really well for themselves. So well, in fact, we got a remake this past Thursday. I stayed away from it as much as possible. Tried to not play the demo all the way until we finally got it, and it is here, and we played. So we'll start with, because I know Cisco's personally, but we'll start with Vito. Vito, what were your impressions on StarFox?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. Let's see. I died a lot of times on there. You know what I'm saying? And had to restart a couple of missions and stuff and all this other stuff. I'm currently right now at 0 ships for Fox right now, and Slippy and Peppy they're gone. It's just me and me and Falcon.
And Falco just riding, huh?
We just riding, and he's almost gone, and I'm like, yeah, life is great. I think what messed us up and what we didn't recover from was the first encounter with Team Starwolf, and then that mission right after that with the big mech robot. They were like,
oh, the robot
or
with
whatever.
the top half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's throwing me off. So like basically, at the beginning of that, Peppy and Slippy, their health meter or their damage meter was like way down, and me and Falcons was like up there, but we can only do so much. So
I was talking to my boy like, yo, hey, you got to put them in back because we the only ones with the health right now. Tell them to sit in the back.
And every time I look up, here go Peppy just, yes, fair, Fox. I'm like, oh, stop it. And the dude's like he got a trail of like ships behind him. Like, oh my God, bro.
Peppy or Slippy always looking behind like, Fox, get this guy off me. Bro, you got 5 of them on your paws.
and they won't come off. And I'm like, I'm trying to hit them with like bombs and like the charge blast. And for some reason, they tough. They just won't go. Like it's just like one at a time. I'm like, what happened?
It happens to me with Falco, man. He's like, "Where's my aid?" I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm shooting at him, man. Please relax.
Hold still and let me shoot you.
That definitely that way is a challenge, but you know, overall it's still like pretty good. Like especially like that fight with Team Star Wolf or whatever.
Yeah.
That had me like I didn't get anybody down. I almost did. I forgot who almost got down, but like just even that fight just you know what I'm saying, learning how to, you know, do like the free fly or whatever, and like kind of like catching up to them, because like basically like they'll be like way up here.
Oh yeah, they try and get
like,
out of the camera.
Yeah. They're not in the camera angle, and you can't go up any further. So I'm like, dang, I gotta figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, really get them. So I end up kind of like figuring out this kind of technique that I'll do, where I'll kind of like be stopping a lot and be like kind of just slowing up. And as soon as I find one, I'll hit the lock button on them, and then at that point I'm like, yep, here we go, now I got you. Even if I shoot the proto blast or not, like I still I'm like, yeah, now I can see you, I can follow you where you're going and stuff. So that's pretty good. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of it just reminds me of the old days, but definitely keeps me in the spirits of like just like those games with dogfighting and stuff like that, like the Star Wars games and what was my game that I Battlefield. It kind of puts me in the mind as far as that, and the fact that you can, you know what I'm saying, like at the beginning with the training, you can get your controllers just right how you want to do it. I still have not tried the mouse controls. I feel like there's not a need unless I have somebody else around me, but I'm gonna try it. But other than that, man, it's definitely been pretty cool. I've been seeing Sandstorm on, and I'm like, yeah, he getting it in.
Yeah,
there you go, right there.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'll play some, and then I'll lose, and you know what I'm saying, like oh, and I'm down life, and I'm like, I don't feel like restarting that whole thing right now. So then I'll go play some soccer, then I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? So, which I end up buying the soccer for the Switch too. So
okay,
I'm messing with that, and it actually plays pretty good. So you know, like the difference in controller is always the key to it, but it plays the same way. I mean, it's always gonna play the same way it plays on the other systems, but not as far as like how it looks. To me, it kind of feels and looks like it does on my other systems. So I appreciate that, and I can just take that, be downtown with it. You know, when I go downtown and we go to like the FIFA festival or whatever, I can take my Switch with me and see who else got theirs, and you know, we can link up. That I think that's the beauty about Switch. Like when somebody else has a Switch and y'all have, you know what I'm saying, like the same love, same game, y'all meet up in one place and y'all know what y'all there for, y'all can get it on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make friends that way, and get a whole crowd coming. Next thing you know, it's like you got a 4-way game going on. So you know what I mean? I like that. But yeah, as far as StarFox, yeah, I'm definitely loving it. I don't think I'm ready for the team yet. I am ready for the team. I just get very particular. Huh?
I said we're gonna hold you down.
Oh yeah. No, I just get very particular as far as like I gotta finish the story before I start. like that's just me. Like I always gotta finish something before I start going into the online stuff and like, yeah, let's get this team going and stuff like Splatoon.
Yeah.
Before I start going online, I had to like finish up that little
the single player.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, let me do that, which I'm sure I'm about to, you know, finish up my little story missions and stuff like that real soon. It looks like a short game.
Yeah,
So
so we'll talk about it. Uh, Cisco, what were your thoughts?
So I completed one run. I completed the good ending so far last night, and I haven't played since. But man, I think this game is very well made. I think this game is. I just tweeted it while we were talking, but I think it's like since I got the Switch 2, like since the Switch 2 launched, I think it's my top 3. Like I mean, up there would be Donkey Kong Bonanza, Pokemon Legends Z8. I know it's not a Switch 2 game, but I'm saying like any Nintendo game really since the Switch 2 came out. And then I think this one is there too. I think, man, this game I felt was just so well done. Like the music was awesome, the visuals, the gameplay was real smooth. The extra like cutscenes in between levels to really build that story. Yeah, and they just added a bunch of like achievements and like grabbing the medals and like there's a lot of unlockables, which is really cool. So I feel like anytime I do a level, any little achievement I get, it's like sweet. Let me check to see what I unlocked, and like there's really cool unlockables, like doing the good. I hate that the requirement is deleted when you get something unlocked, so I can't see what I did.
Yeah.
But like I think I got some stuff for having the good ending, which I think is so cool. It's like it gives me like avatars and banners and all this stuff. I'm like, this is sick. I like this. A lot of cool like unlockables, and like now I can go into the multiplayer and I can have like a certain avatar or a certain like customized like profile, and they can see like, oh wow, he's got this background. Like when I scanned the StarFox amiibo, I got like a little banner and icon for him, and so like I was just going into the multiplayer. Never played the campaign. Like I've yet to like. When I first booted up the game, I went straight into the multiplayer because I really wanted to check it out. And I was on there for like 2 hours before I finally decided to start the campaign. That was so much fun. Like, you're just dropping in. It feels so smooth. You have objectives, and you're like fighting the enemy team. It's really, really cool. I haven't tried the avatar stuff yet. I wanna check that out. But it's so far everything about the game has been really awesome. I'm excited to learn more about it because like. I got stuck at the wolf fight on Venom 2. So
I did too.
Yeah,
I did too.
Oh, like what was it, Macbeth? Like that was an easy fight. I didn't struggle too bad. But that difficulty spike comes out of nowhere, and like Venom 2 is like, oh my gosh, it was impossible. Like I think I had like 6 runs. I have 4 continues because of that. Like it just kept dying and dying and dying. I found out a little later that all you have to do is like if you're low health, you can press restart and it won't take a life. So I gotta learn how to utilize that more for my next runs. But yeah, like at first I was like, this is really tough. No matter what I do, Wolf is behind me shooting at me. As soon as I land any shot on any character, they're like flying out the way, and I'm like, this is impossible. And they're taking out Slippy and Peppy like nothing. So I'm like, well, this sucks. And then I like just read up online because I think I went on Reddit. I just Googled like Wolf Fight Venom 2. I always Google everything I do. So then because I want to hear what other people have to say. So then I saw a lot of people were also struggling with this fight, and people were like, it's actually a really easy fight. Anytime there's somebody shooting behind you, just do a somersault and then you immediately hard turn into whatever direction they're going. That was like instantly like, oh, I'm taking everybody out now. So that was really cool. They did manage to take down Peppy, unfortunately. So he wasn't in the final scene,
they took down my Peppy too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was trying to go after Pigma the whole time, but it's I think Peppy is the one that's always like struggling in the fights. Falco seems to like really manage his own, but it's like Peppy and then Slippy are like the weaker ones. But yeah, then I got into that final fight, and then I don't want to like give anything away, but they it's a true remake. So when you defeat Andros, and then you have like his dad kind of helping him through the escape, like that's in there, and that was sick. And I like that it kind of opened it up. Or like I feel like this game opened up a lot. Like there could be potentially more sequels. Like I feel like that's maybe what the goal was with this game, was they really wanted like a modern StarFox that now can open up like their in-game universe, and like now we can open up the sequels and stuff. Because like at the end of the game, Star Fox is like, oh, gotta go. Like, we have a bunch of missions now. Like, because they were getting like a bunch of missions coming in after completing this one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. Like, oh, what other missions? You know, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think this is gonna be like a reboot because like looking back on some of the other sequels like Star Fox Adventure, Star Fox Assault, Star Fox Command, a lot of those games have to do with Star Fox kind of went under and didn't do so well, and so they're like mercenaries trying to like find their purpose again or something, and it's always a story of like Star Fox is not doing too well, and now they're in this new adventure, new mission where they kind of gather back, and everyone's kind of got like new roles in their lives and stuff. So it's like I wonder if this is like a reboot to kind of deviate away from like a bad timeline and kind of go into a good timeline where now we have like a Star Fox team and they're going through a bunch of different adventures and we're going to be playing through all those in the future. Like I wonder, because I really like this game and I'm excited to see like where it goes from here. And I really hope that they're doing two projects at the same time. Like I really hope that they're doing the Star Fox remake, but then at the same time there's another Star Fox coming like in the next couple years. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they do that. Sometimes there's like two Zeldas being made or two Metroids being made. Like I'm hoping to see that here.
Yeah.
Similar to what we saw like Metroid Prime being developed, Metroid Prime 4 being developed. But then what we didn't know was Metroid Prime Remastered was being developed, as well as Metroid Dread was being developed by Mercury Steam. So it's like I'm hoping that there's some more Star Fox projects in the works, and we don't have to wait 10 years or more for another one. But solid game, very solid game, and I'm excited to just like I feel like I haven't even started. Like I feel like I really need to like sit down and really play much more of the Star Fox game because I feel like I want to see how far I can get with everything. I'm not too confident in the medals because the medals seem really difficult to achieve, especially the expert mode ones. So I'm like, I completed. I went into challenge mode. I completed one set of challenge for Paneria.
That one was really hard, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. And now we have the expert mode, and I don't even know how to like tackle some of these expert mode challenges. I'm like, defeat the boss in 10 seconds. I'm like, I'll try.
Right.
The problem is it's not like you can go straight into the boss fight. No, like you got to play through the whole level to get to that boss fight. If you fail, you got to redo it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Like these are gonna be really tough. Definitely gonna have to watch guides and stuff to get better at that because there's definitely a lot of like technical tricks to Star Fox that I'm not too well versed in. I have played Star Fox my whole life. Like I played it on the 64, then I played it a bunch of times on the 3DS, played it on the Wii a couple times, and then now we're on this one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but still, you know, I've never like grew up. I grew up playing Star Fox, but never grew up like watching videos and reading guides on how to get better at the game. So this game's gonna really this game's really inspiring me and like pushing me. Like, okay, I want to really learn a lot of these technical stuff.
Trying to be a real fighter jet now.
Yeah, like really learn this game like the back of my hand. So yeah, really solid game. Like I think this is, especially it not being 70 and being like, I paid 50 for mine, so I'm like, this is really awesome. I think this is one of like the really golden moments of Nintendo for me.
Yeah.
In modern times. But
yeah, man. So we talked about it. I'm not gonna ruin it because Vito, have you ever beaten Star Fox?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm not gonna ruin it. But there's like two specific endings to this game. And so one of them is like really interesting. Because I talked to Cisco behind the stage, and he told me he did the what is considered the true ending. So he got like the whole 9 yards. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but he got like the whole 9 yards. And going into this game, I knew I was going to do the like quote unquote fake ending before the real ending, because I wanted to see like they've added the whole story. Like there's so much story now into the game that wasn't there before, and it makes so much more sense like when they've added this stuff. You're like, oh, okay, that's why they're going this way, or like, oh, okay, that's why they're doing this, or they've decided to do that. And so when they get into the end of the fake story, you don't get the same stuff at the end as the second one. it actually feels like a continuation. Like they're really, it's really almost like they're prodding you to be like, hey, you got to go back in and do the other way. Like it's so cool. So if you guys, I know most of you guys probably did like the true ending. Do, if you haven't finished the game, do the fake ending first. Do the fake ending first. Vito doesn't know what I'm talking about. He's on the right, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Vito, you on the right track. You're going the right way. Because when you get there, you'll be like, dang, okay.
I think I agree with your take. I think that will, like, especially someone who's never played Star Fox, I think that would be the best route. Like, do the fake ending first, especially after you told me what the cutscene at the end is like.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see that so bad. That sounds awesome. That would be so satisfying doing that first, and then do the true ending.
Yeah, that's funny, Andre. It is Ghouls and Ghosts. It is the exact same with Ghouls and Ghosts. You get to the end and Ghouls and Ghosts, and they're like, yeah, you got to go get this key though. You're like, what? I got to play the whole game again? Like, yeah, but you got to get the key though. Like, man. Okay. But yeah, so that part is really cool. Now the cutscenes are like the showing. So there's a lot of things that I didn't know about Star Fox, even like coming into this game. One, I never knew Fox was only 18 years old. Like,
I didn't know that either.
He's 18, Falco's 19, Slippy is 18, and Peppy is 46. Like, I thought they were all adults. You know what I mean? I knew Peppy was the oldest, but I thought they were all adults. So, like, just to know that, like, he's the young, like, this really is the start of his career for this game. And the whole time throughout the game, which is really cool, is Peppy always talks about teamwork through the game. Like, you know, we trying to build as a team. We trying to be a team, you know? And I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. They're really trying to make a name for themselves, but, like, have that camaraderie, which is cool. Graphics are mind-boggling.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Like there's points in time where you're like in like a smaller corridor and you're shooting the lasers and you see the full effects of the lighting like around you and you're like, dang, this is actually kind of sweet. I love the fact that they finally give you the names of the enemies that you fight, because none of them had names before. They just had the boss meter that sat on the side. And you're like, but what's your name though? You ain't tell me your name though. I will say the one downside that I feel from this game. Actually, let me talk more about the good things first before I say the down things. The achievements, the unlocking system, I like it. I know Ib said he didn't really care for it and feels like, you know, you should get paint on your R-Wing and all the other stuff. I do think that's cool.
I think a cutscene gallery mode would be really nice because I want to rewatch scenes, but they don't.
Yeah.
They don't do that, so
yeah, they
that would
only
be
give
cool.
you.
I didn't mention that.
They only give you the intro.
Yeah.
For you to go back and watch, which is like,
You need like a music player and like a gallery mode, and maybe a boss rush mode. I like those sort of things in games. So
yeah,
that's one thing I definitely wish they had.
I think that would be cool too. But I do like the fact that they give you a license and you can change how your license looks, and like change the background of the license and like, you know, what's on the what's stamped on it on the side, and how you unlock each of the characters. Now, what I do find interesting is that you have to do certain things to unlock in the gallery, unlock people's like stories, like full-on stories. So even though I fought Star Wolf one way and fought them the other way, if they show up a third time, I'm gonna have to fight them, and maybe that'll unlock them. But like, even though I've fought them twice, I don't have any information on Star Wolf, the individual team members. I have it as the Star Wolf like conglomerate, but not as the team members. So you really have to go in. and also too, like, read some of that stuff. Read some of that stuff on the planets, man. That kind of blew my mind too. For the longest time, I'm like, oh, Solar is their sun, but in StarFox 2, they say that Lilat is their sun. And so for the longest time, I think people believed that Solar was actually a planet, and that it was like a newly formed planet, or a forming planet, or a planet that didn't fully develop type of deal. And so like the it went kind of back and forth, like whether it's a star, it's not a star. But then you read into Solar's like actual, like the information, and it turns out it is a planet. So it is a star. So they have 2 stars in the Lilat system.
Oh wow.
And so, but then they talk about the research, like nobody's actually officially researched the planet or the star. And so they just automatically assume that there's no life force on there. But obviously when you fly on Solar, there's life force. And so at the very bottom, it's like, they don't know now whether there should be more investigation on Solar and its the life forms that are on there or not, and how that would detriment the actual solar system of the Lilat itself, because they thought this whole time there was nothing living there. So it's like, dang, okay, this is actually some interesting information. But yeah, so I have had a little bit of time on online. It's been really cool, man. I haven't been able to play with the Stormcast crew. We're gonna wait until Jack comes back. He is on vacation, but when he comes back, then we're gonna team up. We're gonna squad up, and we're gonna hand some L's. I promise you that. My squad is number one. I promise you that. I promise you that. But I do think it's really cool with the achievements that you can unlock the different faces and stuff like that. That you can be. I really want to be Andros now. Now that I've seen, I didn't think they were gonna actually let him like be one of the characters that you could be. I want to be Andros now.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks so cool.
But the one downside, I've played through almost all of these levels already. And if you have played Star Fox 64, you probably know where I'm coming from. I like the voice acting of the Star Fox team. I'm little less happy with the voice acting of enemies, especially with the bosses. Some of the regular enemies they hit, like Cayman, I think he's fine. The Star Wolf team, I think they're great. But like the other bosses, like in the first one, Corneria, he's like, in this one, he's like, who are you guys? And Fox is like, "Where's Star Fox?
Where's Star Fox?"
Yeah. And I'm like, "Oh man!" And then he's like, "You'll never defeat Andros." And then he like kind of just like blows up. But in the 64 one, he's like, "Who are you guys?" And Star Fox is like, "Where's Star Fox?" And you're like, "Yeah, son." And then he's about to be destroyed. He's like, "You'll never defeat Andros." Like it just has that like.
It was more dramatic
to it. The B bomb too. I swear in the 64 version, like when you throw that I call it the B bomb, but when you throw the bomb, I swear it would like blow up the whole map.
Oh,
this one I feel like bombs are not that strong. I'll throw them.
It
doesn't
have
even kill a regular enemy. What happened here?
It doesn't have the same like explosion type. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one was like, yeah, man. But outside of that, I think the Star Fox team really does well with the voice acting. The one that like hurt me the most two of them actually, two voice acting instances that really like hit a real low for me was the Macbeth, step on the gas. Step on the gas. I used to love that. Step on the gas. And then he'd be like, whoa, hit the brakes.
Oh,
I can't stop it. Yeah, like that was like, but this guy's like, whoa, hit the brakes. I can't stop it. Like, nah.
and he's just like talking like in lowercase.
Yeah.
There's not like emotion to it. It's just it's very
No.
neutral.
Yeah. I wonder why they chose that.
But that was also an issue that people were having when, like, way back in the day when Breath of the Wild came out, and people were comparing the different like voice acting like moments.
Yeah.
And especially when the scene with Zelda crying, and it's like it was just English was just by far like the weakest, weakest emotion. It was just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like what?
I want to
While
see
the
if
other
I
voice
can-
actors are like acting like
yeah, the Japanese one got
yeah, I think that happens a bit much, but my middle ground is always Spanish. When people are like, "Oh, switch it to Japanese," I'm like, I'm gonna switch it to Spanish. I feel like it becomes a novella and it sounds awesome, and
Yeah,
and
maybe
it's like it meets it in the middle. It's got that emotion, but it's not like over the top, blood curdling screams.
can you change the audio for this? Because if you can, man, I'm
I
can.
played a couple levels in
Yeah.
Spanish. That's why I was posting on my Twitter.
I was playing it
Oh.
in French at first, and then I changed it.
I'm about to switch it. I'm gonna go with German. I'm gonna switch it to the German. See what that
They
looks
got
like.
English, French, Canada, German, Spanish from Spain, Spanish, Latin America, Italian, Dutch, Portuguese. Well, they have Latin, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and then back to English. Yeah, they got a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if that voice acting is different. STARFOX, the space novella.
Space novella.
You're right.
Sounds good to me. I like how it sounds in Spanish.
Zoness. Zoness is the other one. The pirate. Har 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 har. When he is when you have to fight him in his submarine.
Oh, I didn't play that level. I want
Yeah,
to.
he says something. There's something real popular with that one. Dang, I can't remember. But this one sounds so. This one. Let me look him up. Cause y'all know it's so unique too. Cause I was like, man, whoever played the pirate to Zoness, Zoness boss, STARFOX 6.
Andros, I failed you.
Oh, that's another one. That one's a good one too.
I failed you.
Yeah, that one was not great either. That one was not great.
I'm like, ew, I sound like that.
Andros, I failed you. Yeah.
It's like he does. It's because he ends it with like a high pitch. I failed you. I'm like, ew. Like how it sounded in the original, man. What the heck? What the heck was that? That's their best attempt at trying to show emotion. I'm like, dang, dude.
What does he say? He says, "Oh man, hold on. He's coming up. Hold on. He's almost there. Hold on. Hold on. Golly, they made this a long fight for him."
I watched
there we
some
go.
videos and they took forever because they couldn't figure out what to do.
Yeah, how to
Like,
actually do it.
It's like 10 extra minutes. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Like, bro, all you gotta do is shoot the leg. Shoot the leg. Shoot the leg. Shoot the leg.
We're watching the 64.
So this is what he sounds like on the 64.
Disrespectful little whelp. I'll teach you some respect.
And I'm
I
telling you,
don't know if I ever played this on the original either. I don't know if I remember this level.
I'm telling you right now, he don't sound nothing like that. He doesn't even. I don't feel like he even has the accent. Like Like if you're gonna be a pirate, but he still says R. R.
Low paid voice actors. I mean, yeah, it's maybe. I mean, if it keeps the game cheap, then I'd rather have the bad voice acting.
Yeah.
Because the voice acting wasn't that bad. It's just a few voice lines
There's
where I'm
just
like,
yeah.
somebody was an intern. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's just a few spots where it's a little bit funny. But overall, I think it's a really, really, really good game. I loved using the Blue Marine. I know a lot of people complained about that. That was one of my favorite levels as the music for it is playing. But using the submarine underwater, it was really dark, and I think they did a good job with making how dark it is because you have to depend on torpedoes. But like all the bosses, the overhaul work that they did on them to like make them look like actual bosses, amazing. Vito, did you play the Independence Day level?
No.
Okay. Oh man, you got plenty of fun to still be had. But likewise, I haven't played that level that you're about to go on to after the robot. So just the replayability of this game. I know a lot of people are complaining that it's like a 2-hour game, which is not really true. It's multiple hours. You just have to actually go to each of the side areas and collect. I do like the fact that they have the challenge mode. The challenge mode is challenging. It's just, I think it's quality, especially for a $50 game. I picked it up for $50. It's $60. But just especially for a $50 game, I think it's a really good buy. I agree with Cisco. This is definitely, to me, this is a must buy if you got the system. I just had a conversation with somebody else who for whatever reason, well, she sold her Switch to, but she didn't like sell it to somebody not related to her. She actually gave it to her older son. But I'm like, why would you do that? This game is so nice. And you're missing out. You're missing out on quality. But it is what it is. But with that being said, I definitely think if you have not picked up this game, definitely pick up the game. Even if you aren't into the multiplayer, I think it does really well as a single player game. The Landmaster is a whole lot of fun. The tank.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's a great game. Royal said the replay value makes the game longer than it definitely does. If you go,
the same. It's the same for Kirby and Mario. Like if you just speed through trying to beat the game and get to the credits instantly, yeah, you're gonna make that game less than 5 hours. But you know, there's a bunch of collectibles. There's different routes and different things you could do. So for this game, there's a lot of that. I mean, like, Star Fox 64 was made with the intention of like you have to keep replaying it because like even like I just completed the true ending, right? But like you just talking about the submarine level, I haven't played that yet, and this is all like cool HD levels. I want to check it all out. So like I have to play the campaign a couple times, or like even you just said like the bad ending, or I don't know if it's considered bad or neutral.
The fake,
the fake out ending. Like I haven't done that either. Like I'm super excited to like work on this next run and do that. But I also I just wanted to beat one run, but I never did any of the medals. So now I'm going to try to do the medals. So I'm going to go very slow because I'm going to have to keep replaying these levels over and over to get the medals.
Yeah, because you got to get the medals in order to get the other unlockable stuff.
So it's like, I got to work towards that now. So
yeah,
that's where the valley comes in. It's not an hour game. I'm happy the runs take about an hour because I'm like, okay, nice. I can
do it again real
confidently.
Quick.
Yeah, I don't have to feel like, oh, I missed this, I'm screwed. Like, no, I kept telling myself that on my first run. I'm like, well, I'll be back in like an hour once this run is done. I'll be back. So it makes it less intimidating. Like when I was struggling with the Star Wolf fight, or Team Wolf fight, I was like, dang, man, and then I was gonna take the game to my friend's house, and I wanted him to start a new playthrough. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to either spoil the ending for him, or we're gonna play a new campaign. But I was like, you know what, it takes me no time to get back to that area. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? We can start a new campaign. It'll take me no time to get back to where I need to be. So I'm like, that's nice. It feels like nothing is so far out of reach. It's not like for example, like trying to get a platinum trophy or like achievements for Last of Us, where they want you to like replay it a bunch of times, but it's like play the entire game, which I don't know how long is that game, like 20, 30 hours?
Something, at least. Yeah.
At least. And it's like you gotta play all of that multiple times to get all the achievements. It's like that feels like way too tall of a climb, you know? Like 64, where it's like, oh, I gotta do 3 runs. I could do that in a few hours. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I will say this too, because you were talking about the Star Wolf fight.
Mhm.
Star Wolf on Venom absolutely requires you to have either the second upgrade of lasers or the last upgrade of lasers.
Yeah.
Because you are not beating them with that single pew 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 pew
It took me
pew.
a couple tries, but I got it.
Oh my gosh, it is so hard.
The good thing is they drop power-ups when you eliminate each one. So you gotta
Yeah.
grab it, but I don't know if it's enough. Well, that was all just hopes
Yeah.
and dreams.
I was in full dread mode, like, don't party just yet. And then they show up, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot about this. And just shooting at them, they're just shrugging it off, like, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
Get outta here.
That fight is crazy. Bombs and the charge shot doesn't work on them.
No,
They
it
got
doesn't.
upgraded.
Shield.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you gotta like shoot them only with the regular. It's such a frustrating fight. And while the meantime, the whole time you got Falco. Where's
Yeah.
my aid? Get this
Right.
guy off me, Fox!
Get this guy off me.
He's about to take me out. It's
Right.
like, oh man.
Right. Can y'all
And every
fix
single time-
yourself?
Every time you try to help him out, that's when Wolf comes in. That
Yeah.
little weasel, man. He comes in and starts shooting at you. And
You're
what's
like-
worse is if they gang up on you. So like I had Peppy
Yeah.
down, so I had Pigmont and Wolf behind me shooting at me, and it's like, oh man, this is terrible.
You can't barrel roll fast enough. I'm
Mm-mm.
like, I'm like trying to dodge and maneuver. I'm like, bro, you
Yeah.
are not that sweet. Get off my back.
That's why I had it came to the point where I remember like playing that level. I was like, oh, I want to really enjoy this. So I'm like trying to like have mercy. Like I'll shoot him a couple times, and I'll be like, I'll let you go for a moment. But then, by that end, I was like, die. Like they're like, no. I'm like, that's what you get. And I love that the StarFox team has that attitude too, where they're like, that's what you get, you traitor. I'm like, yeah, like they killed him in cold blood and they like it. Like,
Like, is he gonna show up in the sequel? Nah, he ain't gonna be here. He ain't gonna be here. That cuz is dead. He's all the way dead. And you not. What does it say on James? You not presumably dead. I seen you die.
yeah.
Dead. Yeah. So it's been a great enjoyment, man. I say all that to say, I definitely can't wait to play it again. I'll probably do a quick run again tonight. I haven't had J-Mac play the game yet. I don't know how she will handle it, to be honest with you. I will say this too, Vito, as a tip. Since you haven't played the original, there's a setting that says you can use combination buttons.
Mhm.
Do you have that on?
No.
Okay, so you do the somersault with the button up on the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, nah, that wasn't cool for me. So the combination, if you turn the combination buttons on, it'll allow you to press boost and go up at the same time, and you'll do the somersault. And when you do brake and up at the same time, you'll do the U-turn instead of having to take your hand off the left stick and pushing those buttons. Because that's what really messed me up is I got to push a button that's below my movement button just to do one move. And by the time I put my hand back up, I can't angle the control stick to the which way. Yeah, cocky little freaks.
I think I didn't got used to it. Plus, with that controller, with that 8-bit, it's not, you know what I'm saying, taxing like it would be like this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
That would be something annoying, but I think it's right there. And plus I didn't got used to it doing it, but I might try it out. You know,
okay.
I'm messing around with it, so you know what I'm saying. I'll definitely turn that on or off or whatever. So yeah, I'll try that out.
Cocky Little Freaks was the second one, right? Was the second boss. Cocky Little Freaks. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was. See, this is how many times you know a vetted Star Fox fan where they can tell you basically all of the voices of like all the characters. You're good, but I'm better. You know, like like the one-liners in Star Fox are like infamy, man. Are infamy. I haven't gotten Star Wolf to say that though. You're good, but I'm better. Let's see. Pigma says, Daddy's not here to see you crash and burn instead of fail. I like fail better. Daddy's not here to see you fail. Yeah, man, I can go on and on about that, the voice acting. And I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm not saying that it's bad at all. It does what it needs to do. And I think what really ties the whole thing in, like I said, is the cutscenes of like in between each mission, because you kind of get the background of like what you're going to be doing in these areas. Whereas the original Star Fox, after you like beat a level, it would show you like either you're going this way or you're going that way, and then you jump right in, and then General Pepper is like, blah 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 blah. Will you help us out? And then Fox would be like, we're on it, General. And then you go right into the mission. So there's not that like that like I said, camaraderie between the crew, where if you beat a level, General Pepper would be like, hey, there's something going on over here in this planet, and we think this. But over here, there's this going on, and we actually need you for that. And then after he talks to Fox, well, the group, then the other characters come in and are like, hey, actually, we can go and do that if need be. We've got the tools and the ability to do that. So why don't we just go do that since they're worried about it? And then somebody will be like, yeah, but you heard him. We got to do blah, 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 blah. And so then it turns into like, okay, should I go left?
Yeah,
should I go right? So it definitely opens up a lot more meaningful choices than just, oh, this one has a red line, so this one must be hard, and this one has a yellow line, so it must be easy. So yeah, man, overall, in my early analysis of the game, I definitely I give it a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna say it. Yeah, solid 9 out of 10. We'll see when we start jumping into these online battles for a little while, what that does. Right. Oh, that's another thing. I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Triple M. Appreciate you. Shout outs to Triple M. He said we can do the job for the right. That's something that doesn't show up in the original Star Fox either. I love that. That Fox is like, oh yeah, we'll go handle that for the right price though. Like, don't forget that you owe us. Now, don't forget that I'm looking for that money afterwards. And I think that's really cool because at the end of it all, it evaluates all of your score and then gives you a price, like how much you earned at the end of. Now, the money is obviously not towards anything, but I still think it's cool because then, like we've seen, I saw shout outs to, I can't remember who it was who put it on there. It might have been Ib. Maybe it wasn't Ib. But shout outs to whoever. They put their final score on there and they made 68,000 off of their first run through. I made 78,000. So I'm like, oh, okay. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna start putting our Twitter or putting our money out on Twitter. Like, I kind of like that. Like, oh, you okay? I see you was balling. I see you was flying. You got that good 50. Oh, but I got 85 sitting right here, son. Like, I got paid. Well, I do think that's really dope that they've added that into it, even though it's not even though it doesn't give you anything. It's just kind of like Cisco said, it's like that achievement, like that personal achievement that you can kind of show off.
And I think the game does do a good job like showing that off. Like my gallery's empty and it's telling me you need to play more campaign. So it's like I don't know, people who are stopping after one run and be like, that was a quick game. No, like you're not done.
Yeah.
You can look like the game's showing you, like if you look at your challenge mode or your holo viewer, it's telling you like, hey, you barely have any unlocks. Like go play more of the campaign.
You gotta play more campaign, man.
Going. So yeah, it's
It's so good. It's such a dope game.
And you were mentioning earlier with the General Pepper stuff, like
Yeah.
All those like in between cutscenes, like they really build the universe or like build this like world, and I'm really happy about that. There is like a lot, like there's some scenes where it's like a lot more at stake, like the whole thing about Slippy, and like Pepper is like, oh, just keep on with the mission, and then Fox like, no, are you crazy? Like I'm like, hey, this is awesome. You know, maybe some better voice acting could really carry that emotion, but like overall, like that was an awesome scene. I'm like, this is really cool. I didn't play that on my own. I saw that online, but yeah, no, like there's a lot more world building, and like you get to see like some people are thinking like, oh, why is Fox being kind of a jerk towards Pepper? And then you find out the backstory that Pepper was like, I think it's like, I don't think you have to like, it's in the holo viewer. I don't think this is like a campaign spoiler or anything. It's in the holo viewer when you read the lore. But yeah, like he was the one that was like pretty much responsible for Fox's dad's death because Andros got in trouble. Yep. Pepper gave him like some leeway and let him go, and then Andros never changed. Andros was like, idiot, let me go, and now I'm gonna keep doing bad things, and that's what got James McCloud killed, or presumably.
Yep. They said they left him unchecked, left all his maniacal doings unchecked.
Yeah.
Even though they knew he was doing it in the first place.
Yeah. So that's why Fox is like, you know.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, man, he's showing a lot of attitude towards Pepper, and like whenever his dad gets brought up, he has an attitude about it. So I'm like, yeah, what's going on here? But yeah, they did a pretty good job showing like towards the end of the game, I was like, oh yeah, I see it Fox's way. Definitely. I would have the same attitude. Yep. Especially at 18 years old.
Yeah. Oh yeah. even the relationship that he has with Falco. Like Falco in 64, it again, to me it always just seemed like that team has been that team for a while. But like when you play this one, Falco is just like, I kind of left. I was the leader of my own team, and I left to join this team. Show me why I need to be on this team. Like every mission, show me why. Show me why. Can you beat me? Can you beat me though? That's all I care about. I don't care about none of this getting the mission done. Can you beat me though? All right, you got some skill. Let's go to the next mission. You're like, Falco, I swear we weren't boys. But yeah,
all these guys are young.
Yeah,
Falco's
they got their
19.
own real personality. Yeah, he's a year older, and come to find out, he's a better pilot. I thought they were even, but he's a better pilot than Fox. So, but this is all the stuff. This is what I'm talking about. This is all the information that you get when reading these, like their biographies.
Yeah,
like there's so much in there, so much lore that's in there still. That like is just like, wow, I didn't know that this game actually has like life into it besides just these missions that I'm doing. So yeah, man, I can't wait to play again. I'll be playing in a couple minutes.
Yeah, more like having the holo viewer pop up, like looking at what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a lot of read too. Like I got
a good amount.
Yeah. I got trapped into. I read through the whole StarFox team, Fox McClouds, then started reading Solar, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to read some of the enemies, and couldn't read almost any of the enemies. So I'm like, dang, I need to go back to go ahead and do these missions so I can get some enemy information. And then I'm like, well, let me read some of the other planets. And I'm like, dang, there's a lot here. Like I'm learning a lot about this world I need to go play again.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
need
makes
to
you
play
want to
more.
like be motivated.
Yeah. So, that's our thoughts on StarFox, guys. If you guys want to play with us in the future, J Biggs, I still have your Nintendo ID bookmark, so I will add you as soon as I can. Maybe today, probably not today, probably tomorrow. I'll add you. But if any of you guys want to take on the Stormcast, we are definitely willing to hand you that giant L that you'll be holding on to for a long time, and you can't step on the brakes because all you're gonna do is crash. You can't stop it. But with that being said, we are going to get out of here. This was a great session of news that we had today, as I am procrastinating to find this song. So before we get up out of here, Nintendo Cisco, what you got up for us?
I'm trying to think. I did post that Pokemon stamp thing I was doing. I mentioned that last episode. I did go through with that. I haven't gone through with making videos. I need to, but I do think I definitely want to make a review for this game. I think maybe that's what I was missing. You know, maybe I need a game that I'm passionate about to like really want to talk about on YouTube. It's kind of hard to talk about. Like Pokopia was cool, but I don't know. Like Pokopia wasn't that significant for me. I should do a review on that game anyways, but I had my personal gripes with that game that just made it just not enough for me to be that into it. But this game has got me like, yeah, like this game, this is awesome. This is definitely like how I feel passionate about, like when I was really passionate about Metro Prime 4. I'm feeling that with this game. So yeah, possibly, hopefully get some videos out. N10's showing up. No, that's in 2 weeks, I think. But N10's showing up for that Pokemon Field Museum thing. That's gonna be really cool. That's coming up. But yeah. Other than that, there's not really much going on. Just gonna be doing more and more gaming, trying to beat Mega Man Star Force 3. But yeah, that's about all I got.
Okay. All right. If you guys haven't already, I should be saying this every time, but make sure you follow Nintendo Cisco on his channel as well, so you can catch all the videos and the latest things that he's doing. Vito, what you got up for us?
Just catch me on here.
All right. As you heard, catch Vito on here. Make sure, if you're new to the channel, to hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you can get all the latest on here as well. We show up here every Saturday at 7 o'clock. So this next Saturday, we won't have a Stormcast, unfortunately. We would not be having a Stormcast. Now, the Saturday following that, I don't know how we will possibly do the Stormcast or if we will. But J-Mac and I will be down in Houston for DreamCon. So a lot of our attention will probably be towards that. So if I do have a time to be able to live stream for a minute so you guys can see all the things that are going on in DreamCon, I will definitely try and do so. But if not, we got 2 weeks off. I know that's an awe moment, but we will come back the following week, and I'm sure we will have plenty to talk about because there will be a GTA 6 trailer that got shown off. There will be an Ocarina of Time trailer that got shown off. We'll probably have about 2 directs that got shown off in between then. Splatoon direct on top of that. It's just going to be madness because that's what happens when we take time off. There's some of the craziest things happen, and then we got to pick that up.
We got to like rush. Hey, did you gotta make a video today? What we're gonna do? What we gonna do?
So make sure you guys show up for that. And then tomorrow is the Winging It podcast. Show up at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for that as well. And then Monday is the Joe podcast, which you may see me on every now and then. But other than that, thank you guys so much for coming through and checking out the Stormcast. Before you leave, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. It helps us out to let us know that we are doing a great job. Other than that, we are out here. Peace.